All right, we are back at it with yet another YouTube video. This one, I am getting my fourth meal made right now. I kind of wanted to go over the steps on what that looks like, basically. So, if any of you have any difficulty staying tapped in with your meal plan, this is a good video for you. So, I got a pound of ground beef cooking right now. I have to be kind of loud because I don't have a mic, but got a pound of ground beef right here. We just slapped it on the skillet. Garlic and herb seasoning. I'm going to top it off with this first. Decent amount. Garlic and lime. I know, on beef you're thinking lime, but it's good. Trust me. Cooking that up. And that should be good. Honestly, I don't want to season it too much. You know, this week has been interesting because some of you know that I'm taking it off from the gym completely. It is an executive decision made by my coach, but one that I can agree with, reluctantly, that it will help in the long run with recovery and whatnot. So, he even told me that I don't necessarily have to follow a meal plan. Gotta take a break, chill. I've been working my ass off and training hard. My prep was 20 weeks long, so we're 3 weeks post-show, actually 3.5 now. So I've really been pushing pretty crazy since the beginning of prep when I got sick. That was the last time I really took an extended amount of time off. I got kind of a sinus infection earlier in prep, about 20 weeks out. So I took about 4 or 5 days off. And that was really the last time I can remember taking more than 1 day off in a row. So, needless to say, as great as I feel, my body definitely needs it. So, with that being said though, I could have stopped somewhere on the way home from the gym. I just got done training my client actually. And you know, there's a lot of places I just don't have the need or the desire or the sweet tooth for anything off plan. I know this and I love this, so I'm going to stick to pretty much eating the foods that my body is accustomed to. I don't really want to mess up my digestion too much. I've had some good foods here and there, don't get me wrong. I had dinner at my parents' house the other night. We ordered some food from Cold Beer and Cheeseburgers. It was great. But yeah, you know, I had a Quest cookie protein bar today. That was actually really good. But other than that, I just don't have the desire to really eat like a jackass right now. I'm still fairly lean at 245 pounds fasted, so I kind of want to keep it that way. I want to use this as a good stepping stone, not stepping stone, but starting point into this off season. We just got my blood work done yesterday, waiting the results to come in, hopefully by Friday, if not earlier next week, so we can discuss plans with the next step for the start of this off season. So that's really what I'm excited about, and I want to start on a good note. So not saying that if I didn't follow the meal plan I'd get fat. You know, my metabolism is insane, but I feel better when I eat good food. So sure, like I mentioned, I'll have my bad foods here and there, in and out. I mean, really, sushi's not that bad. That's like really been my saving grace in all of this, is my sushi refeeds. You guys see how often I do that. So, but yeah, it's been good, man. It's been a good week off so far. It's actually going a lot better than I thought it would. I thought I'd be losing my mind, but actually I've been staying very busy with accomplishing things that I had been meaning to get done that I've been putting off. So getting everything taken care of, all the adult stuff that, you know, we love to do as adults. So, but yeah, beef is cooking. I'm actually weighing my cooked jasmine rice right now. I'm gonna throw this in the microwave I actually have some leftover ground beef cooked, so I'll weigh this on top of the jasmine rice. I will microwave the two. I'm not going to eat my meal cold because I have a microwave accessible to me. Next is asparagus. We're going to cut up some asparagus and chop this up. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to make this video because I wanted to show you guys really what it takes to follow your meal plan. I mean, I know that there are options in terms of meal preps companies that you can go with, you know, which are good options, better options than eating out, I will say, especially if you're on a strict diet. Way better to eat, you know, meal prepped meals, so to speak. So that way you can avoid trans fats and higher sodium content, all that stuff. I'm not saying that higher sodium content is bad, but there's a cutoff point where too much sodium can really damage you, you know? Water retention, inflammation. You don't want too much inflammation. So, well, really any inflammation, honestly, but we're gonna keep that low, and we're gonna start to chop up this asparagus. Really with the asparagus, I just kind of get a random amount. I just kind of eyeball it. I really do. Like, it's not too crazy. Let's chop this up into, like, I don't even know if you guys can see that at the angle that I have, but it'll have to do. You guys get the idea. I'm just chopping asparagus. So, yeah, asparagus is chopped, ready to go. I kind of take out the pieces that aren't very green, that kind of are like whitish, darkish. We don't need that. Toss those in the trash can. And we are gonna continue on with good old cooking of the asparagus here. Actually, we wait for that. I'm not gonna lie, I know some people say, oh, do you cut out your olive oil ham closer to your show? Not really. It's really negligible. Use that much. I think, you know, you kind of cook away the oil anyway, so it's like, plus there's 0 calories in here, there's nothing in it, it's just oil or spray, so, good place, you know. Remy in the kitchen, thinking that he's gonna get stuff, but he's not, because he just ate. Actually, I just gave him his heartworm medication, so he thinks that that's a treat, so, no sir, not right now. Okay, asparagus, wrong burner. Perfect. All right, say with asparagus, I kind of just season it a little bit with something random. I don't know, it's fine. This time we'll do the garlic and lime. It'll be good stuff. Gonna let that simmer, cook. You know what I mean? I'm kind of hungry right now, so I might not be making that much sense if I sound incoherent. It's because I'm hungry. But been kind of digging these. Get them from Fry's. It's usually where I go typically, either that or Walmart. They're called Olipop. They are actually probiotic sodas, really healthy. It's got some carbs and, you know, natural sugars in it, but the probiotics actually during when you're bulking actually really kind of help. I like, makes my stomach feel at ease. So not that I have any stomach issues, but plant fiber, you know, botanicals, prebiotics. Sorry, prebiotic, not pro, but I'd say a cream soda flavor. It's actually really good. You can definitely tell it's a healthier soda. It's not gonna taste like a diet soda or a regular soda, but it's good. I like them. They're not bad. We're gonna get a fork and we're gonna weigh out the ground beef here. We got 4 grams of cooked beef right there. So what we're gonna do, or 4 grams, 4 ounces. We're gonna warm this up for about 230. Keep this shaking a little bit so it doesn't burn. I'm gonna turn this burner off. Speaking of burning, we don't want the beef to get too cooked. And I got a little pink in there, not too bad, but yeah, your beef should be looking something like this. I kind of cooked, like it was on there for a while. Some parts are a little overcooked, but there are some pink spots, which aren't crazy pink, but that's pretty good. So I like that consistency. Pretty easy. And pretty much that's all she wrote with that. I want to make sure, since I'm not really following meal plan, I'm still tracking my macros. So what I'm going to do is, right now I've got 253 grams of jasmine rice. I went a little over. What are you going to do? It's fine, right? So we definitely need some more protein right now. We're good on, pretty high in carbs. Fats I'm actually kind of low. So I'm going to actually throw in, well, let's see, I'm going to say that I'm going to have 6 ounces of ground beef, right? Now let's call it 7. I'm gonna do 7 tonight, get some fat in there. And I'm also gonna throw in the asparagus. So typically, if obviously it's gonna change if it's not right. So what we're gonna do, asparagus, let's call it 80 grams worth of cooked asparagus. That's my guess. We'll see how it turns out. Yeah, we're gonna do 7 ounces of ground beef just because I need a little bit more fat. And I'm actually gonna throw in olive oil. It's really good with this meal. That olive oil just makes it moist. Some of you guys' favorite word. A lot of people cringe when they hear that. It doesn't bother me. So, but yeah, we're gonna do some olive oil with that one too. And then our condiment that we're gonna choose. Almost low on ketchup. Yeah, ketchup. I'm almost low on mustard, so I'm gonna have to get some more. I was literally at the store yesterday. Go figure. And we're gonna do ketchup, sugar-free, okay? Sugar-free ketchup. A little bit of kind of a burger bowl in a way. A little ketchup mustard action. I know you don't put asparagus on a burger, but I really like asparagus. Kind of makes your pea smell weird, but I don't know. It's a good vegetable, and I'm consistent with it on my meal plan, so I know I'm gonna get my veggies in if I have asparagus. I like it, so. Any client that I have, I always have you choose your choice of vegetable, right? Like my guy out in Florida, he does cooked peas with his. If you like peas, then go for it. I'm not a fan of peas, but hey, whatever floats your boat. So that's just my way of getting my clients to eat their freaking vegetables. You gotta eat your vegetables, guys. You wanna go big and strong. So, how long did I cook this in for? Definitely more than 2.5 minutes, shit. That is cooking. All right, so since we had 4 ounces already weighed, we're gonna do 3 ounces of beef right now to make 7. Simple math. Oh, 3.1. Okay, all right, 3.1, not bad. Close enough. Let's do 7.1 is the total now. Gotta be precise, guys. Gotta be precise. Because what's the point, right? What is the point? And if I'm actually in prep and following my meal plan, you think the OCD right now is bad? Yeah. You can bet your ass it's quite the sight during prep. And I said 80 grams of asparagus cooked. Let's see what comes out. I'm pretty good at eyeing this stuff, guys. I've been doing this for a while. Oh, okay. We're a little over. I spoke too soon. I'm a piece of shit. No, I'm just kidding. It's 96 grams, so I'll take it. 16 grams more than my guesstimate. So here, we're going to change that as well. You bet your ass. You bet your balls it's Neil Diamond. I don't know what I'm saying. Sorry. 96. Perfect. Last but not least, well, we got 2 more steps. 3, actually. Olive oil. Fucking adds really good texture to it. Good. 16 right there on the dot. Excuse me. 16. Olive oil is good. Perfect. And do about a dollop worth of, not a dollop, but I still track the mustard because I like to know the total amount of sauce that I use. Like typically you try to keep it around 30 grams. Oh yeah, we are low. Oh, We might as well finish her off there. 15 of mustard. Not that I tracked that, 0 calories. But I want to do about 15 of ketchup. So we don't want too much sauce. We don't want too much sauce. We got 17 ketchup right there. So 17 grams worth of ketchup. This is my 4th meal, so I will not be having a digestive enzyme with it. I usually do a digestive enzyme with my 3rd and my 5th, even though that this is a bigger meal than my 4th meal. Sorry, 3rd meal. That's how I've always done it. Meal 3, meal 5. That's how we do it. And then a 1/4 teaspoon of pink Himalayan sea salt, the good stuff. Sprinkle that on there, that bad boy. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, that is on there and it's good to go. We are about to munch. Wipe that off. It's not really dirty. I mean, I'm the only one that uses it, so wipe that off. It'll be good. We'll be all right. And that is pretty much it, guys. Meal 5 ready to go. What I'm gonna do too is this. I'm gonna put away your meat. You can't be leaving it out too long. I'm gonna keep it fresh. So I don't want it to get all dried and whatnot. So I'm gonna put that away in the microwave, in the fridge. And just gonna rinse this off a little bit. I'll tend to the dishes afterwards. But there you have it, guys. Final product. Pretty damn good in presentation, if I do say so myself. I might give that a 8 out of 10. The taste. Here, we'll do a little taste test for you guys, all right? I'll mix it up. Always gotta mix this bad boy up. Get the flavors flowing. The juice is flowing. It's pretty damn hot, this fucking glass bowl, but hey, we're gonna figure it out. All right, taste test. Get a good bite in here. I use a fork still because I'm still. Guys, it doesn't get old. I've had this meal 1,000 times, thousands of times. Doesn't really get old. Now, off season hasn't started yet, and I haven't been bulking yet, so that might change here soon. But okay. Even if it does get old, we're still gonna figure out a way to enjoy it because we got a plan. We've got a goal set in mind. So we're gonna enjoy it as best as we can. It's the mindset you gotta have. If you say it's gonna suck and you're not gonna enjoy it, it's probably gonna suck and you're not gonna enjoy it, right? So figure out a way to make things positive. I know it's positive thinking bullshit, but hey, I always say, I don't want you to pretend that there aren't any weeds. The weeds are always gonna be there. You have to figure out a way to rip those weeds out because they're gonna keep growing, right? So that's a little food for thought, little mindset lesson for you in case you wanted to hear that. But anyway, meal's done, meal's cooked. I'm ready to eat. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and definitely like and subscribe if you do enjoy these videos. More content's coming, guys. I'm on a roll. So we're gonna keep this thing moving and things are great. So I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.